Hello and welcome, all you new folks, all you old folks, you longtime fans to the new podcast.
We're here today.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to everyone, we were on a hiatus.
We're on a high. We were high on drugs. Don't do drugs.
But heaven is the highest you can get, isn't that?
Heaven is a high. Convert to good Lord Jesus Christ.
Convert
to Jesusism, and you'll be so high you couldn't even do it.
It's good because you can't eat meat for like 40 days, and you get Easter.
What? What the fuck? Wait. Who said you can't eat meat for?
Is that like
days?
Lent?
You give up something for Lent. You don't eat.
You put ash on your forehead and
you put
you
little ashes
chanting
on your forehead.
Isn't that how it works?
You scream, Jesus, Jesus.
Is that?
Please.
It's fucking.
Jesus, please.
Imagine everyone was required to travel to Jerusalem every year because of Christianity.
Dude, there'd be so much fucking money going through.
We shouldn't talk about this. We're getting to steep grounds here.
Well, I mean, imagine how much money airlines would make if everyone was required to go to Jerusalem on Easter.
I feel like it'd be cheaper somehow.
It would probably be like they give discounts, but it's the same way that stores give discounts for like large amounts of purchases. So if you buy like 10 items, you get like $5 off because you think you're saving.
Buy one get one free.
Really, you're just buying more stuff.
Buy one get one free.
Well, that one's actually like a sale. Like that's actually like a good deal. But like if it's something like buy 10 and get one free, it's like you only need like 2 or 3 of them. You're still buying extra that you don't.
What about handicap spots? Do they cost less?
You can't buy handicap spots. I don't think you can buy those.
You can't?
I know people who make the fake stickers though.
Is there fake stickers?
People make fake stickers for handicap spots. It's funny. I've seen some of those like is this really stupid fucking show I saw on like T&E or something. It was like Florida Tow.
Uh-huh.
And there was these people that were just running a tow truck company, and they tow people that are like either parked illegally or they're pretty much that just did. They're parked illegally and they towed them. This one guy fucking made like a fake. He printed off a picture of the handicap sticker and taped it to the back of his car window, and they're like, "This is fake." And he's like, "No, it's not." And he was in a big confrontation, and they just towed his car away. And he tried to jump in the car and turn it away.
I would do that. I want to
find that clip now. Fuck, that show was so bad. If anyone knows what that show is, please let me know. I forget the title of it. It's like some fucking like tow show.
Would you fight a tow truck driver?
Every tow truck driver I see is like some like big old guy, like big big beer gut.
Really?
Old guy.
I think it's
tow truck people seem scary, but are they that scary?
Seem like truck drivers.
Only one way to find out. I'm gonna go get towed and try and fight them for my car.
I feel like we're stereotyping really hard. Do you think so?
Well, like you mean
all truck drivers are the worst. They smell. They're all old white Nazis.
Actually, I've met a lot of truck drivers. A lot of them
they're really nice.
Are just pretty nice guys, honestly. Most truck drivers are frustrated men, but they're also nice people. Like I would be. Honestly, I get that they're this angry stereotype because like who wouldn't be fucking angry having to drive like every hour of your fucking work week with like shitty people on the road too?
Yeah, and a big fucking lumbering like mechanical death trap.
Yeah, a big truck because like with like a small car at least you can like go around people, but with a fucking truck you can't pass people unless you're like really really committed to like taking the big like risk of trying to pass someone on the highway with a truck. Like
you just don't do it.
I could not be a truck driver. I'd fucking mow someone down with
That's why they just have specific routes.
Yeah, they give the truck drivers their own lane. Oh.
That's good. I mean, eventually we'll just all convert to like the Amazon drones, and or teleportation.
Everyone turns into a drone actually, and they just
everyone has like those propellers, like those fucking like those little propeller hats.
They have little propeller hats strapped to their heads, and they just fly around.
I remember that one time I made that joke on one of our videos. I call it like the autist hat. I think that was the word I used. We've grown past that, haven't we?
We've grown past this point. We're big boys now.
Lots has happened.
We use big words like hypotenuse and synonyms.
And protractor.
Protractor.
Good, big word.
I don't know what it means, but it's a big word.
That's what I like to use whenever
I like to use big, smart people
Whenever-
words that make me sound like a big, smart
whenever
people.
I'm being interrogated by a bunch of big old men.
How often do you get interrogated by old men?
Sometimes for casting calls or, you know. Anyways, so we should probably talk about what we've been doing. Right? Why don't you go first?
I'm actually I fled from the country because I was being investigated by it's the IRS, right? They steal your money.
They steal the money.
I was being I committed tax fraud. You know how Donald Trump's didn't have to pay his taxes?
Can't talk about that.
So I did the
you
same
can't talk
thing,
about
but,
it.
I'm not the president.
It's fucking conspiracy. You
I-
can't talk about that.
I had to run away. No, basically, in short, during a week, my jaw actually went dislocated, and that's where the hiatus happened. And then we just got busy and we started working, and I moved to British Columbia, Canada, and I'm going to college to become an audio technician.
Much farther than me.
Much farther than little Anderoni.
Yeah.
Little sweet little baby boy. And so that's what I've been doing. And now we have finally
just starting this back up.
Just started.
Don't know how
up,
that's gonna
'cause
fucking
we're
work.
We're not busy anymore.
We'll figure it out.
It's gonna work out just fine. We're gonna do a big ol' we're gonna make a movie called Super Mario Bros. 3. We're gonna do a movie adaptation of the Super Mario Bros.
It's good.
games.
We'll probably put something out official
Good.
sometime soon.
We'll make an update or something.
This is just for
little Todd
just for
asshole.
people to subscribe and give you those hot nasty likes.
So we can get subscribe. Make sure to donate to
Patreon.
us on
Kickstarter,
GoFundMe,
WhatsApp,
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
What's it? Pay us on Fiverr to spit on each other.
$1 is what equals
Scream.
What scream. We'll scream for you for $1.
We'll scream. I bet you there's someone that does that.
Yeah, there may be people do a lot of shit on Fiverr, like they'll read a Bible
That'd be
passage.
fun.
That probably is.
Read a Bible passage for
Yeah.
you. The first Fiverr was Big Man Tyrone. He was the first person. He invented that whole app. I bet.
You think so?
He didn't really, but remember when he first became popular? He was everyone used him in montage parodies. And
That was that guy. Yeah.
Big Man Tyrone.
Yeah, I remember him now.
He's
Everyone
crazy
fucking
enough.
uses
I looked
it, yeah.
into him. He's a pastor and public speaker.
I saw
from
that too.
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, dude.
And he's just all these commentary channels.
And he does all these fucking meme channels and everything. Goodness gracious, that would be the life.
Would you want to be? This is a good question. Would you want to be a meme?
No. Yeah. I don't. It depends on what kind of meme I was. Cause I kind of almost want to be. You know that girl, that Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
Do you think her meme status would get her beat up on the street? But she's she has brand deals. She's in music videos now.
But who really likes her though?
No one likes her, but everyone's laughs at her. But the fact is,
That's
is
not
that
a
they
good
laugh at her,
meme.
so they ironically buy her shirts.
Anything she does will never top that.
Yeah, and she's gonna live with that for the rest of her life.
She's always gonna be known as the Cash Me Outside How About That girl.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
that's a bad meme to be known by. Something I don't know, that Bad Luck Brian guy turned out okay, right? Didn't he?
I don't think anyone really knew who fucking Brian was.
No one knew who he was. His name's not even Brian.
So I mean,
never would have known. But
you yourself.
I remember he did an interview with fucking BuzzFeed or something. He's 30 years old now, and he's yeah, people sometimes recognize me. I'm cool, dude. Nice.
Fucking sick, nasty.
At least people as long as it's a meme where it's you're kind of being able to, you could be respected for that meme, then you probably
Scarce is a meme, John, whatever.
He's a meme, but he's a good meme, right? Keemstar's a bad meme.
Well, what really matters if you're self-aware.
Yeah, if you're aware of your meme status and you embrace it, it's good. But if you're not aware of your meme status,
I don't think Keemstar is one of those fucking guys who is not aware of that at all.
He's aware he's a meme, but he doesn't know why he's a meme.
Oh yeah.
Scarce knows why he's a meme and he embraces it. He takes that and he runs with it. But Keemstar is like, I don't get it, but
I don't get it. It makes me lots of money.
it make me much money. I buy lots of popcorn for my video.
How much popcorn do you think you go through in a year?
Does he even eat the popcorn?
Probably not. It's just for show. It's gotta be.
Because it looks like he just like grabs it and he puts it like at his face and then puts it back in the bowl sometimes.
Yeah, fucking saw that, dude. It's like how like stereotypical people like who eat popcorn at movies would eat it, like their mouth open and shit.
Ugh. How do you eat popcorn in the movies? Do you go one kernel at a time or do you go like a little
I go like a small handful, like maybe like a couple, right? Like I don't have big hands, all right, so I can't grab a lot.
I have big hands, but I like it so that I can just cup them gently, you know?
Cup them?
Just gently cup the noodle. Gently cup the popcorn.
Have you seen those fucking life hacks? Like, I remember one guy, he put on a hoodie backwards and he put a bunch of fucking popcorn, like buttery popcorn in his hoodie. It's just like...
It's such a fucking pain in the ass to wash afterwards, too.
It's so fucking... It's life hack. It's like, instead of getting a fucking bowl, you're just gonna put it in your fucking hoodie, have it right in front of your fucking face, dangling.
I think one of my favorite ones was this fucking life hack where it's like the Ben and Jerry's ice cream and they cut the container in half, like from like the top lid to the bottom, and they put it on the side and like now you have your own personal ice cream bowl.
What the fuck?
Like it's in a tub with a fucking lid for a reason. You can just open it and scoop the ice cream out, and you don't even have to put it in a bowl. You can just eat it out of the tub. You dingus.
So fucking, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's actually so. I've never heard of that. It's actually ridiculous. That was a 1,000-degree knife challenge. What that? That's like a. Is that a life hack? That's not really a life hack.
That's just like the fucking guy just tries to cut stuff with his knife.
Everyone's like,
I don't get the appeal of those trendy videos.
Everyone's inner arsonist fucking comes out and they're just like, oh, this.
Yeah, their inner fucking just cut shit with their knife.
Cut shit with a knife. See what happens to it. Guess what? It burns up or it melts.
I just love how his thumbnails were so badly photoshopped for those knives. Like he just fucking colored in the knife.
Yeah, you just orange. Spray painted it like the Photoshop.
It's so bad.
But everyone thought that's what it looks like, and then lo and behold, it doesn't.
Yeah. And then they click on the video, and then it looks just kind of slightly red and a little burnt on the sides. That's what happens.
I remember someone did like a freezing knife versus like a 1,000-degree knife, even though it's not even 1,000 degrees. I don't know. It's just what it's called.
It's not. I think. Well, it's like you just heat it. Well, actually, I think it was 1,000 degrees.
Really?
He did them to 1,000 degrees. Well, because he'd actually use the thermostat, or not a thermostat, well, like a thermometer for it.
Oh. To
see like what temperature they were at. And well, at least I saw that on like one of them. I watched 2 of those videos just to see what all the rage was about.
Would you be curious to know what happens if you cut it into ice cream? Guess what? The ice cream melts and it tastes like garbage. Could you believe it?
What happens when you cut a fucking piece of rubber ball? It cuts in half. I don't know what people expect when you don't even have 1,000-degree knife. It just cuts. You know, without the smoke. That's the only difference.
You know, it would be really great. What about 1,000-degree knife challenge versus yourself?
I want to see someone cut their arm off with a 1,000-degree knife.
You'd stop the bleeding simultaneously.
It would be like a lightsaber in Star Wars. It cuts, it cauterizes the wound as it's cutting.
Exactly. We shouldn't condone this.
No.
Not.
Guys, try this at home, please. Send us pictures too.
Send us on Snapchat.
This is for science, guys.
Use the hashtag 1,000 degrees for no arms charity.
1,000 degrees for no arms.
That's
1,000-degree knife versus human flesh. Live BuzzFeed video. BuzzFeed yellow. 1,000-degree knife versus.
Have you seen those BuzzFeed videos recently? Like
I almost watched one today by accident. Actually,
I reluctantly saw one today. It was that fucking the same one that everyone talks about, like the X price point versus like low price versus high price.
X price versus Y price. Yeah, like that show's actually pretty good though. At least the hosts for that show aren't. Because
here's the thing about that show. Every single fucking time. Like, they go, like, the lowest price point, whatever, and they like it. They think it's always great, whatever. And they always say extra nice things about, like, every place is apparently fucking good they go to. Right? And they just choose one, like, which, I guess, what's worth it. I don't know, that doesn't make much sense to me. And
because I think the thing is with those guys is they're not food reviewers. They're just, like, stoner dudes.
They're not even stoner. They don't even look like stoner dudes.
Like, they look like fuckboy dudes. More like, yeah. Kind of just like the casual fuckboy dude.
Maybe. No.
They dress nice. They're kind of stand-up guys, but you wouldn't really want to hang out with them like on your free time.
You know, you say that, but they're probably like the nicest people on the planet Earth.
Apparently they are. I've heard from people who've met them. They're really, really nice.
So you should eat your fucking words.
Well, look, they're vanilla people. They don't.
You're saying that because they're fucking white, you racist cunt?
One of them's an Asian guy, dude.
He's white. Yeah, he's white skin, huh? Are you saying he's not yellow?
I'm not gonna say he's.
This,
You're gonna fucking get me sued here.
I'm gonna fucking sue you.
You're gonna sue me for being racist to some guy on BuzzFeed.com?
Yeah, dude, you know, I fucking...
I'm gonna get... We're gonna have our own BuzzFeed video on us for being terrible people.
We really should. We don't deserve...
We really should. Please, that would get us so much publicity, dude.
We don't deserve to exist. Okay, here's my problem with buffets. You wanna know my problem with buffets? You curious?
I think it's fucking cold.
No, it's not the food that gets fucking cold. Is that the people who go there are like the most grotesque human beings on the planet.
Or people that say they're like... I love trying other cuisines, and they go to fucking Chinese buffet and get the chicken fingers.
Just fucking go to like a Chinese restaurant. Why do you gotta fucking like? Oh, it's like, well, I just want to try one of everything, you know. Just go to a restaurant.
Dude,
just go to a restaurant.
Just go to a fucking restaurant.
Okay, here's why I don't want to go to a fucking buffet. Mainly because grotesque humans. But the reason is because a couple times actually, 2 times. One time I saw fucking some old fucking fat loser sneezing on all the food.
Oh god.
And I remember sometime I saw someone fucking like they touched the food and they licked their fingers and they started grabbing more food.
They use their hands to grab the food.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's tongs. Everything's got tongs.
There's literally tongs right next to every single fucking thing in the entire building. Every single tray of food is always followed up by a tong.
With his little fucking saliva hands.
And his fucking gross, like, human saliva, disgusting, putrid, fucking fat sausage finger hands.
Well, that's just mean, Andy. Come on. His fingers weren't that fat.
That's why I'm always skeptical of going to, like, a buffet. Because, like, what if I'm eating someone's fucking, like... Someone's germs?
I never really think about that when I go to buffets. I just think of how long has this food been out here for?
That's at least my worries now. It's just the fucking.
Think like how many people have touched it. I think
the best thing you could expect for is
seeing someone.
Fuck, dude. Speaking at the same time.
Someone sneeze on the food.
Stop. We're speaking at the same time. Wait.
I'm sorry.
All right. We're bad podcasters. All right, you go first. All right, pass the story stick.
Okay. The worst thing that you could witness at a buffet would be someone like sneezing or coughing on the food, and then seeing someone right after them pick it up like unknowingly.
Oh my god,
like,
yeah.
You can't warn them because they'll think you did it, but you want to tell them like don't touch that.
I feel like
it's like if someone stopped you, if you're at a buffet and someone stops you and says like, "Hey, like someone sneezed on that food."
Well, here's the thing with that.
Would you still go for it, or would you be weirded out by that guy, or would you be thankful?
I'd be weirded out, but I'd be thankful. Like think about it this way though: if what they don't know won't hurt them, you know. Maybe if they get like a random cold, be like, "Oh, it's just this is the sickness season or something," you know.
That makes me uncomfortable now. How many people have sneezed on my food without me knowing? How many colds have I got from someone fucking puking on my Chinese food buffet?
Do you ever think that someone spit in your food because you pissed them off or they don't like you?
I always wonder that. I'm always nervous to send
and would
stuff
you
back to the
would you
kitchen.
taste it? Would you taste it if it was in your food?
I mean, you can't really taste spit that much. I'm sure everyone's kissed like someone and they don't really, unless they have like they eat fucking like garlic and onions and shit like that, or just like smoked a big nasty cigar.
Spit grosses me out.
It smells like ass.
Spit grosses me out a lot. Like if someone I remember like spit just honestly just grosses me. Like if someone spit in my mouth, I'd probably throw up.
Yeah, I've actually I was watching this movie that was really good, and there was a scene where this guy's like, "I'm thirsty," and this other guy's like kind of like teasing him because the one character is gay and the other guy's like just very like he's not gay, but he's very like, I guess like, what's the word? Confident in his sexuality. So he's not like, "Oh, like you're gay," like, "Oh, I'm scared, I don't want to touch you because I don't want to look like gay." But he's like, so he goes up to the gay guy. He's like, the guy guy's like, "I'm really thirsty." And the guy takes a sip of water and then like dribbles it into his mouth, and I almost wanted to puke.
It's fucking
I'm
gross.
Like, I'm fine. Like I'm bisexual, so I'm fine with gay shit. But like that was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
You toting out your
my
sexuality, like.
Well, no, I don't want to seem like I'm grossed out because it was two guys almost kissing. I'm grossed out because someone basically just fucking spit up in another guy's mouth, and it was like a nice extreme close up, lots of detail. It was so goddamn gross. I swear to God.
You know what I fucking forgot?
Like if someone tried to spit up in my mouth, I'd probably like choke them out. I swear, anyone. If anyone, don't spit up in my mouth, please. If you see me outside, don't hold me down and spit up my mouth. Maybe.
Maybe.
Actually, take that back. If you give me some money,
we're podcast / let's play buddies. I mean, we should be able to spit in each other's mouths.
We should do it for a video. We should do it for a BuzzFeed video. Have you seen those videos?
I don't want,
back on the fucking BuzzFeed topic. It's people do try things for the first time, and one of them is people drink their pee for the first time. I'm like, I'm hoping these people haven't drank their pee before, because that'd be a little bit.
Who would fucking sign up for that?
A little bit weird. People who need fucking money. It's the same people who try like experimental drugs that could kill you. They're like, they just need money. They'll do whatever.
That's always bizarre to me. I don't know.
Like,
by the way, I forgot to fucking tell people what I'm doing. Fucking 40 minutes into the podcast. You said what you were doing. What happened to you?
So we'll cut that all out. I fled the country from ISIS, IRS.
It's fucking. I'm drawing. I'm fucking making animation still. It's taking a million years, but I'm mainly doing art, and I'm still.
What's your anime called? What's this anime that you're writing?
That you're part of, actually.
Really?
You fucking voiced the main character.
That's crazy. That's news to me.
You voiced it. Actually.
And where can people find this beautiful cartoon?
It's fucking on my channel, dude, or on New Carnival. Who knows? Probably not there, actually, because fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. That's not funny. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I'm still living under a rock. I don't know anything about the world. I just fucking choked on my own spit for a second.
Someone spit in your mouth and you choke on it? Someone spit in your mouth over there?
You know, even if I were to like let's say if I were to drink my own spit, even that kind of grosses me out a little bit.
That grosses me out too, yeah.
Like if it's cold or something, like if it's like really set into the air for a bit and I drink it, it's pretty gross.
I think the worst part about spit is that it's usually warm. I think that's like the most intimidating fact of it is like I don't like. It's like warm and it's kind of viscous because there's mucus in spit.
Yeah. So
it's not like pure liquid. It's a little bit like it's got some consistency to it. So it's like
it's fucking gross.
It's like kind of like a loose, like when you put like cornstarch in water.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a looser version of
wasn't there a thing that's like what would happen, do you think, if someone let's say a bunch of people all spit into like a pool and try to fill it up with their saliva?
How many people would that take?
Probably a lot, I would think.
I feel like if we hit 100,000 subscribers, we'll do a meetup at an abandoned pool.
Spit into a fucking
try and
pool.
Fill up a pool with our spit.
It would probably take at least a day. It would seem like to me. It'd probably take a day to even get it up to like fucking ankle height.
Well, I think like it depends on how big the pool is. Is it a kiddie pool or is it like
a big swimming pool? A big underground pool.
A big swimming pool, yeah, that'd probably take a while. Plus, like you have to keep everyone hydrated because like you have to be hydrated to make spit. So like,
and then we push someone in there and we sacrifice them.
You push them, you drown someone in this, christen them in this spit.
Christen them, fucking baptize them. No.
That's actually what happened when Jesus got baptized. He got baptized in a big spit.
Is that what happened?
That's what holy water is actually. Just a bunch of priests just gather around a big pool and they just spit in it.
That's how they baptize people. They spit on your face.
I went to Christian school. I know exactly what I'm talking about. No, I just got really weirded out by that when you get baptized, like as a baby, some people just dunk the whole fucking baby in the water. I'm like, what if you accidentally drowned the baby?
What if you dropped him or you fucking couldn't grab him again?
Have you seen those videos before? Like baptisms where it's like an adult and they kind of dip his head back and they fucking drop the person in the water. Like it's not even on purpose. It's just accidentally they drop this one big guy. Like the priest was like struggling to like lean him backwards into the water and he let go and the guy just fucking splashed into the water. It was so hilarious.
Fucking god.
I'm pretty sure it's on like America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm pretty
Oh yeah,
sure.
that of course it'd be on fucking America's Funniest Home Videos.
I'll see if we can link some of the references to like shit we bring up in here in the description.
Or maybe we'll be too lazy to bring it up or put it in there.
We'll be too lazy to even. What if we don't even post this podcast?
Then it'd be a waste of
Too lazy.
a waste of 46 minutes.
We're two big lazy boys that don't do anything. That's why we're on hiatus.
That's true.
'Cause we just got so lazy. We just sat down and we played Super Mario Maker for 5 months.
Five
That's
months.
what we've done. So it's been 5 months.
It's been 5 months since our hiatus, and it's only been 1 month since we've been posting. So I mean, the numbers, they're not good.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because we're doing it for you, the fans.
I mean, if we were
we love you guys so much, and we'd love you even more if you gave us all your money
Patreon,
on Patreon.
specifically Patreon.
/
There's lots of cool rewards. You can check them out. One of them will not apply.
Kiss you. We'll spit in your mouth.
I mean, if you
donate.
really want to.
If you donate enough money, we'll spit in your
must,
mouth for you.
You must be in North America, and you gotta be 16 or older.
I think it's still legal if they're 16.
You have to be 17 or older.
I think you're getting closer there. You have to be legal age of consent in your country for us to spit in your mouth.
Yeah, okay. Well, everyone in the States has got to be 18, but if you're in Canada, you have to be 16.
Was it? Is it 16?
It is
I thought it
16.
was 16 as long as the other person is under 18.
You gotta ask the mom.
You gotta have your parents. Your parents have to be there when we spit in your mouth.
Fuck, that's gross.
What would someone's parents think? What would you think if you watch your kid get their mouth spit in by some random internet man?
Well, it depends on what kind of parent I am.
What kind of parent are you?
I could be the one that finds that attractive. I could be the one
You'd be attracted to your child being
spit in.
Yeah, spit in.
Could be cute.
Is it spat in or is it spit
Spat in?
Spat. That sounds
spat is silly. Gross sounding. Like he spat everywhere.
I think I don't.
Like I was jerking him off and he spat everywhere.
He spat into his hand when he was beating his meat rod.
His pork wand. His magical. His
pork.
His
wand.
magic scepter. All good terminologies for the human appendage.
I love sexual innuendo.
Get it? Because it's innuendo. Because you're doing the sex, or like
you're doing the sex.
Makes me laugh every time, including everything in this podcast, and it's worth at least $1. So you should go on Patreon
on
right
Patreon.com. Please, we're actually desperate for money. Please.
We fucking need it to live. I need to survive.
We're not joking. I'm being chased by the IRS. I need to pay off.
I have at least one boy I need to take care of, and his name is Keith.
And one boy to take care of.
His name's Keith.
I bought one child and I can't afford to feed them.
Exactly. Now they're being hunted down.
Please give us at least $7 to buy dog food to eat.
That's like a lot of money for someone who doesn't have any.
Could you live off dog food?
Would I live off dog food?
But like, could a human live off?
I
dog
think
food?
so. I mean, someone's got to eat it. Something's got to eat it. A living thing has to eat it. So I'm assuming a human can eat it.
Like if dogs could, I don't know.
A dog could live on human food.
Dogs can live on human food. So why can't humans live on dog food?
Well, dog food is just gross. But
is it though? Have you ever eaten dog food?
So I don't know.
That's you're just making a mean assumption.
Stereotype.
You don't
You're
even
right.
know.
Being racist to
It's a
dogs.
stereotype. You're stereotyping dogs.
I mean, could you imagine a cute little fucking dog eating dog food?
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
Could you imagine a cute little dog eating dog food? What a terrible thing. What a detriment to society.
I've seen dogs that eat like hamburgers and like anything. You give it to them.
I like watching like animals try to eat ham and cheese like and stuff off their faces. That's
Your
really
fucking
funny.
profile picture right now is a cat with ham on its face.
Yeah, it is. And
It's funny. It's a few.
Yeah,
It's a few.
funny.
It's a cute. It's a cute animal picture.
It's a futile little animal picture.
It's futile that cat will one day die.
It's futile.
Futile. It's futile.
He's fertile. That cat's gonna
My
have
cat
babies.
has had babies one time.
Really? What'd you do with
Yeah,
him?
he had 3. Threw them all in a river.
You ran him over?
No, threw them all in a river.
Oh, threw him all in the river. Oh,
Which one's
that makes
funnier?
sense, okay.
Are they both edgy enough?
I think they're both edgy enough.
All right.
I think they're both.
We're
good
moving
enough for us
past
to
the
get
edge
close
humor
to
for
them.
now. Forever.
Yeah, we're gonna go on the soft humor now.
The smart, thought-provoking.
Smart humor. Some highbrow humor.
humor like Louis C.K., everyone's favorite.
Like spaghetti, like people getting spit in their mouth.
Spaghetti spit in their mouth,
I don't think you get more highbrow than
Or-
that. People spitting in each other's mouths.
or
That's
blowing
pretty-
up cans of spaghetti. Would you blow up a can of spaghetti
like blow it up with a bomb or blow it up with like a balloon pump.
with a hand grenade?
A spaghetti hand grenade.
A spaghetti hand grenade. You know there are paintball hand grenades, and I wonder how those work.
Yeah, actually I do know how those work. It's crazy.
Because it's like, what if it's like fucking shrapnel? What if,
So
what if
basically,
it-
they're like a
like
little
a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, they're actually just real hand grenades. No,
Real hand-
pretty much like at least the ones that I've seen. They're like, you know how like little cherry bombs, like they spin around and shoot sparklers out. Kind of
Uh-huh.
deal? Like the fireworks. It's the same thing. So you throw it, and it lands on like its side and it rotates around and sprays paint like like almost like a double-sided spray can that just rotates around. So it's kind of like, I don't know how people would know if
Sounds
they got
cool.
hit though, because like usually the way you know you get hit in paintball is if it hurts. So
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't really hurt to get paint sprayed on you.
that's the immediate response that you would for sure know.
You for sure know
Like-
when you feel that big fucking ball just bust on your back. That
It
sounds
stings
a little
real
inappropriate,
Remember I had this little fucker, 10 years old, who shot me right in the ass, and he's on my team.
but-
And he kept shooting me because he didn't know.
You didn't fucking know. You didn't,
like,
you didn't put
"Yo."
your hands up and say stop. You fucking.
I did. I was like, stop! What the fuck? He's okay because we had to get to the other side, right, of the entire field.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm facing the other side. Like, I'm facing towards where we have to go. And this little kid just shoots me right in the fucking back. I'm like, what the? Why? I'm facing the other team. Like, obviously, like, I would think anyone should think that, like, I'm on your team. Considering I'm in plain view. Like,
You seem a little frustrated about this boy shooting you in the
this
back.
fucking boy, because he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop after one shot.
How many shots did you get hit with before he
4.
realized you?
4. Motherfucking 4, dude.
Oh shit! That actually reminds me of getting shot in the back by a paintball one time. So when I was a little baby boy, I think it was on my 13th birthday. So I used to go out and have like laser tag birthday parties, which is pretty sick. But I was like, I want to be a big kid and have a paintball party. So my mom's like, well, if you're gonna have a paintball party, you gotta go see if you can take getting shot by a paintball. I'm like, okay. So I go to the paintball field, and the guy that owns like the field is like, okay, here, walk out of like a little ways to that tree, and I'm gonna shoot you like in the back. And I'm like, okay. So I turn around, I have the mask on, so I'm all safe. But like he's facing the back of me. I walk before I'm even like halfway to the tree. I'm like 3 or 4 feet away from him. He shoots me right in the spine, and I just collapse. I dropped to the fucking floor like hard, and it hurt. Like it was so painful. He shot me right like on the bone.
Yeah, it's different because he like aimed for it.
Cause like I didn't expect him to shoot me that close. Cause like you're not supposed to shoot people like that point blank, but he did anyway. I think his intention was to be like, here's how much it could hurt, but I was not impressed. Like I fucking.
Or it's like one of those things where like you pull off a band-aid or like you pour alcohol on something and people count to like 3, 2, 1, but
and they go on like 2 or something, and it fucking hurts. So this hurt like it was so. I was such a little baby then too. I was like 13. I was really small. Like it hurt like it's such a bitch. I didn't have paintball birthday party that year. Now I do it now, but like fuck.
Dude, paintball parties are fun though, honestly.
Paintball's great.
But I'll be the first to tell you though that like, because okay, when I did that with that pretty much that time when that little kid shot me, it was also the time that I've had like one of the scariest like paintball fights I've ever had. in general.
Scariest because you feared for your life, or it was just like
Because I feared for my fucking life. Like, not because someone brought a real gun, but
I'll get to that part later.
we'll get to that part later. Basically, after like a couple rounds, one of the guys, one of the guy who owned the place, thought it'd be a good idea to have two teams. One comprised of people who didn't own their own equipment, and then a team of everyone who owned their own equipment, right? And nothing is scarier than a guy with a fucking scope LMG paintball gun. The fucking like this, you just hear it in the background like this gratata fucking shit. And I remember I poked my thigh out one time, and he instantly shot me right in the thigh, and it hurt so fucking bad. And also, there was a second round too. We got decimated. Absolutely. They had like tactical flashlights and everything. Completely destroyed us. The second round, they were facing us again, and this time it was a breach and clear thing.
Oh, no.
So they had like fucking military like talk. They broke down the fucking door and shit. There wasn't an actual door, but like they started like throwing fucking paintball grenades and shit.
They were clearing rooms and everything.
Like they started clearing rooms. They had their flashlights. I was in a corner, sitting in field position in a corner. They came in. They pointed their flashlights at me. I legit thought I was gonna get shot and killed. I'm not joking. It's actually terrifying.
Well, yeah, I know. I've been similar experience. Like we had so at this field like that. I ended up having like a party there like the next year when I was a big boy. I was a big strong man. We had the party at this paintball field. It's out in the woods too, and it's not super like it's regulated safely, but they don't really like everyone shares the field almost. So when we had my party of like, you know, like 13, 14-year-olds, and then this group of like 20-year-old like pro paintball team came and said, "Hey, can we join?" And we thought, "Oh yeah, sure." Like not expecting it to be, you know, that serious. They just had lots of cool gear. Like, oh, they just probably play a lot. No, these guys are fucking insane. This guy had a little paintball pistol. I have no idea where the paintballs were in it, so I thought it was a real gun almost, but apparently it's a magazine that holds like 8 paintballs. That's all he needed, surprisingly enough. He ran from one end of the field to the other, head on. No one hit him because we were all little idiots and we couldn't aim our paintball guns. He ran up, fucking shot like 3 kids right in the gut, and then he held me and my friend to the ground and called for mercy, or he would shoot us in the back, like point blank range. Like he had us dead to rights. We were fucked. Like we couldn't.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he was like right behind us. So like if one of us turns around, he'll shoot that one and then shoot the other one like right afterwards. So we're like, oh shit. We put our guns down. We're like, we're done. We're sorry. And yeah, we didn't play with those guys anymore.
There's always that guy that takes it too seriously though.
Yeah. Have you ever seen these like airsoft freakout videos?
Yeah, I saw one recently. I did the fucking not reluctantly. I did reluctantly, but I did like a cringe compilation. And there's like this Spanish dad and his son, and one of the guys apparently shot at him point blank in the back.
Yeah.
Pretty much like in the spinal cord or whatever, I guess. And he freaked the fuck out, dude. He was like threatening them and everything.
I think I know what video you're talking. They're out in the desert too, aren't they?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so funny to see like, okay, so I get the fact that it's like against the rules and it hurts to get shot like too close, but that basically that if the person says sorry and they're like okay with it, like they're like I'm sorry, like I'll step like I'll like forfeit this match or whatever, you're done. You don't need to go further than that. But it seems like everyone in fucking airsoft is super like hyper masculine. They want to just fucking beat each other up over that. And I've seen like some fights on like airsoft fights, and these guys just go and start fucking throwing fists at each other because this one guy shot this guy's nephew, and he fucking beat the shit out of him, like broke his nose. I was like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
That's intense.
Or like this, I think one of my favorite ones was this little kid, like this. You've probably seen the video before, but this guy's like standing, and there's a big row of children like shooting, like he's out of the map. This one little kid's like shooting and screaming, like at the other guys, and he just pulls his gun up and like unloads his entire magazine into the kid's back, and the kid starts crying and falls to the ground, and everyone that's out of the game goes over and looks at him like there's a double take, and he's like, what?
Oh, shit.
He burnt my patch. And he gets kicked out, and they got a police like lawsuit filed against him for fucking like attacking that kid.
That's pretty much that's like assault essentially.
Yeah, it was hilarious, but like then I thought of it, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up.
That's why I'm always scared of playing like paintball and airsoft and like stuff like that, because the games are fun themselves, but the people that play them are so serious
Just
about
play with
it.
a close knit group.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Just like with anything.
Bring your
really.
grandpa. Play with your grandpa.
Bring your grandpa. Give him a couple of years less to live.
Holy fuck.
We should probably start wrapping this up though. I mean,
Yeah, we'll wrap it up like a little Christmas present.
All right. So why don't you fucking take us out?
Okay. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to this wonderful, wonderful talk show, folks. The Neon Carnival podcast. Maybe we'll call it something cool or wacky, but we don't know yet. We
Probably
haven't even
not.
fucking finished this one, so
We're not creative.
we're not creative. We make let's plays. What do you expect? But but thank you for watching, and check out our YouTube channel that you're probably already on, because that's where this video is. Leave us a good subscribe, a like, maybe comment. Tell us what you think of it. Tell us how bad we were in this podcast, and
Tell us how garbage we are, and tell us how you'll
make
never
fun of
watch one of our
us.
videos again.
Say-
Make fun of us.
say this video is bad. Unsubscribe, and then
I
don't
love
and then
that
don't
shit.
unsubscribe. Just
I
say
eat
that.
that shit up. I eat that shit up.
And follow us on Twitter.
Yep, please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
I post porn.
I'll post. I just retweet anime titty girls.
Retweets my anime titty girls.
I retweet his anime titty girls.
So that's essentially it.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm just gonna say my name and then we can end it.
What's your name?
All right, so thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll be back soon with more videos. Subscribe to Neon Carnival. Subscribe to the Neon Carnival Twitter. Subscribe to Patreon. Subscribe Google Plus. And thank you all. You got something to say?
No, I mean, it was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Bye.
Bye.